Okay, welcome back to some more co-ed rec action here in Winnipeg at the Go tournament. Here with Emily Clark
and Carly Pichet, both of Queen Bees, formerly in our competitive lives. And this evening we are playing with Dodgeball and Chill.
Yes, so you'll see us potentially on the court a little later as we show up with our co-ed rec team also. Dodgeball and Chill in the sense that we are going to take it easy because we are all toasted from our game earlier. Oh no!
Oh, that's not where you want to take a ball.
Oh. All right, we got, what do we have here? The team across the court from us here is
They are no ... question mark.
And right in front of us, we've got a free agents team that came together somewhat last minute to round out the numbers here in our rec tournament. So both teams boasting some very experienced players. The difference between a competitive co-ed team, and a rec co-ed team, generally speaking, is a lot of these competitive teams play together all the time. Whereas these rec teams are just a bunch of experienced players come together just to have fun. Don't usually play together in their regular season, and so they're not quite as cohesive as some of the other teams.
Ooh, going for broke.
So no is up. No is down. No is all around. We got 4-4 here between no and the free agents. There must have been a catch on free agents because this one free agent player who took that big hit earlier is back on the court.
We have a 5-on-4. Burden is on no, and he has just released the ball.
So we're looking here back to our free agents team to take a shot. No's looking to
counter there.
Counter on Benham, who took a shot and was made to pay for it. And a nice big shot from free agents team. Brings them up one player, so 4-3. Nice dodge. Some good pressure at the line there from both sides.
That's
nice
a
counter from Caitlin Parr on no, but she was very quickly countered again, which is kind of how counters are supposed to work. If you see an opportunity to take a counter and you can take it, you're likely going to trade.
Lots of trades on counters, for sure.
Leaves you pretty open.
So we got the free agent team, 4-ball count. Went and tried to get to take their offensive throw.
We got Chuck, otherwise known as DJ Gumby, blocking a nice big ball.
For team no there.
An errant ball there on our court, but she gone. And another big block from Chuck. Staying alive.
He's getting up, he's getting there.
Whoa, there's lots of pressure, but he's rising to the occasion.
A little trigger happy there on the no side.
Also worth remembering that most of these players have already played a full day and a half of dodgeball. So
absolutely, at a high level.
If arms are looking a little less than stellar tonight, it's because people's elbows and shoulders are hanging on by a thread here.
And we are 100% informing you of that just so that we don't look so later on.
Yes, so when you see us play later,
remember, it's a day and a half. With all sorts of camaraderie in, around, before, and after. It's a busy couple of days.
Not even really sure what time it is right now, but this tournament we can expect to see it go till about 9:30 p.m. local time, Central Time. I think it's about 5:30, so we've got another 4 hours or so of play ahead of us. Longer for the teams that do well and make it to the finals.
Good guess on the time, yeah. This game was slated to start at 5:34. I just can't tell you where we are right now.
This has actually been an exceptionally well-run tournament. The games have started on time, and we've been on time the entire time. And those of you who have played dodgeball tournaments know that on-time dodgeball is not always a thing. So it's been really, really well put together and well run. And shout out to Amanda first and all of her hard work for that, because this tournament every year can be counted upon to be one that just runs smoothly. Chuck barely avoiding sliding out there.
I think.
Staying alive by the skin of his teeth. We've harped on those lines a lot this tournament, but man, oh man, they're thick, and they come up quick. And I did not mean to rhyme, but I did. And just a little touch on that line, and you're right out. And they finally managed to take shot.
Looks like he blocked into himself.
Yep. His luck wears out eventually, but man, he was hard to hit there. Made it definitely not easy on the free agents team to take that point.
So that's 1 point for free agents, going just under 9 minutes. So that was a very long first round.
Absolutely. Point took almost half the round. The 7-minute point, 6-minute point, that's almost unheard of. Both teams are pretty evenly matched. And Chuck really, really did a great job staying alive and taking that clock down a lot just by himself. So the burden of the throw is going to be on that free agent team off this rush, and my guess would be that we might see an offensive rush, so a pitch and a throw.
Good call though. She went with the pump fake, and it looked like the pitch might not have landed on her as well as she would have liked. She had to regain control of the ball. So rather than throw it when she wasn't ready, she thought the better of it, did that nice pump, and then kept control and reset her team.
Kept ball control, yeah. Really, really nice. Takes quite a lot of experience to know when to throw versus when not to throw, especially in a high-pressure situation like that, where you're fully set to throw going into it. So that's really speaks.
Well, that's just it. And the fact of the matter, too, is you joined dodgeball at one point in time to throw balls at friends. And then your world is blown at some point or another with how much actually goes into a game and the strategy and the different skill sets you develop.
And one of the interesting things about co-ed is that the strategy of the game between women's dodgeball and men's dodgeball is pretty significantly different. Of course, the rules are the same, but the two types of play, they have their own different strategies and different implements. That's a nice dodge. So when you get men and women's teams together, especially those that don't play together regularly, you definitely can see how the difference in the strategy from the men's to the women's plays out on court, and sort of like a side by side. And if they're a good team that melts well together.
melts.
You can see it coming together to make something pretty interesting.
It's always tempting to want to chase those balls down, but you got to be aware of what's staring down the barrel.
Yeah, that free agent team was not giving up any pressure, at the line. They had the pressure up high and lots of pump fakes. They were not making it easy. None of those throws landing. Nice big dodge from No.
Burden is now on No side.
Pump fakes. See if they can get the other team to commit to some dodges. And a nice big hit on Heather Baker. Wasn't quite able to make the catch. And No goes down by one player. Oh, no hit there.
You see Benham trying tirelessly to recover that ball as it rolled out of bounds.
Yes, it's a very small amount of space on the side there for Shaggers. A couple really nice dodges there from Parr, Kaylin Parr. She was able to get right out of the way of those really well thrown balls, keeping herself alive, keeping it a 3-3 match.
Did the free agent team, it seems that they don't have any balls in hand despite having the one on their side of the court.
Oh,
there we go, we're just shaking it up every second.
Free agent team is going to be working pretty hard to push out to the line to get their hands on that ball. And No is going to be working pretty hard to make sure that they don't get it. And then they got it.
One ball.
And just like that, the tide has entirely shifted. We've got one ball on No side. And again, we're balanced.
Both balls coming on Parr, and Parr dodging both. Burden on no. More players, same number of balls. And a big hit, both players connecting with their free agent team. And a catch to shut it down.
So that brings it to a 1-1 tie with 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game.
It's a little bit of a shorter point that time. This time they closed it down in about 4 minutes. So we should look to see at least one more point from this team. But regardless of what happens, unless something really crazy happens right now, we're probably going to see a pretty low-scoring game here. Again, it's a sign of fairly evenly matched teams. And in my experience, anyway, pretty nice dodgeball. Nobody wants to get blown out, just like nobody wants to blow out another team. And so an evenly matched team is a good thing.
Well, and when you say evenly matched as well, the viewers at home will notice that every round these teams are switching sides of the court. And the reason being is that we have different things going on in this gym right now. There's doors on either side, there's bleachers behind. So by switching the court side every round, it evens out any sort of vulnerabilities or liabilities that either side of the court might present.
Helping to even out the advantages.
There you go, yeah.
Make sure everything. I don't ever really saw Chuck take a hit and roll off the court. Might be an indication of how people are feeling a little bit today. Once you get down to the ground, it's a little hot to
Oh
get
yeah,
back up.
if I go down, don't expect me back up.
No's going down to 3 players here, but these are 3 strong players who certainly know how to make it work.
Ooh, look at all of those blocks, those effective pumps coming from the free agent team.
Yeah, free agents having No back right off that line, but No taking some really good shots there. Antoine with a nice shot.
And Trudeau doing the proper thing. He's giving her some cover as she's able to get back into her spot. And then they switched out their positions. Might make more sense for them.
Oh, and a nice big hit there from Benham. A really close dodge. Kayla almost had that dodge there, but wasn't quite
Just
able to pull
about.
it.
You could hear it skimmer shirt.
A little shoulder hit or dirty block. I'm not quite sure. Had a pretty bad angle there, but
Leaving the ladies to do the heavy lifting.
these are 2 quite capable ladies here on the free agent team, so I feel like they're in very good hands here. Backing up to let No take their offensive rush. Antoine getting low with a nice big block there. Antoine, another one of those players who's notoriously difficult to hit. She is
Absolutely.
an excellent dodger. Very good commitment to getting down on her blocks.
There we go.
It looks like
That's
it
a good
looked from
call,
our
Rick.
angle, looked like that hit landed, and their teammate calling them out, which is what good teammates do.
Yeah, sometimes things are happening too quickly. You don't know for sure. I know it's not the first or the last time I'll look at a teammate to be like, hey, what did you see? Because I'm not sure. And
In the moment, you gotta. Sometimes people with a better angle than you need to tell you, did it hit the ground? Did it hit you?
And the refs only got 1 pair of eyes too, and so much to watch.
Whoa, Antoine dropping the ball, going for a catch, but it's just a little bit outside her catching range, so she was smart, brought her hands back in, not only protecting her fingers, but also protecting herself from getting hit. Again, a very smart player with very good instincts on how to stay alive on the court.
Yeah, she's also a great read. We were just playing her recently, and I had mentioned she read me like a book. She knew exactly what I was going to do, and she was prepared for it.
Yep, that's a player's put in a lot of work, and it certainly shows out there on court.
Yes, lots of people think that dodgeball is something that comes just on natural athletic ability, and that's not the case at all.
Nope, lots of time and efforts, and dedication to your team really is what makes players who stand out. And
All right, so we just saw the free agent team take a shot. They had 4 balls, down to 3, now 4 again.
free agents team taking a shot on Benham and landing it, bringing this to a 2-1 matchup.
With 30 seconds left in the game. So this will be the last round and the final point. And if these girls if they could survive until the clock runs out, they will have the point for most players on the court at the end.
Looking to the ref for a call there, and it was a ground ball. It hit the ground before it hit Antoine's foot.
10 seconds left, and Grant High Rose is firing those balls, trying to even out those odds.
Oh,
and he
Antoine
gets
Lance
taken
shot it at
right
the
at the buzzer.
Winning the game for free agents and knocking No out of this round.
Now we've got a game ourselves to play, so we will catch you all shortly.
Stay tuned for some more co-ed dodgeball action coming at you.